It's me, Mario!
Hello! Welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound, and this is part 15, and we are in the middle of this weird maze with this really weird, really lame maze that for some reason has a phone at the end. That's the prize we get for completing this maze. All we get is a lame phone. That is a really phony maze if you get my drift. Yeah. Way to go! Please come back again. Well, sorry, Brick Road, your dungeons are rather lame. But I probably won't be saying that for long, and I think this is Brick Road right here, actually. Hello, your dungeon was really lame. Maybe it was too easy. My name's Brick Road, the dungeon developer. I've devoted my life to making dungeons. Well, by combining my skills and Dr. Banton's intelligence, I could become Dungeon Man, the first combination of human and dungeon in history. Let's meet again once I have become Dungeon Man. Would you like to get a good night's rest? Sure. I guess Brick Road will just heal us for free. Okay, I take that back. Brick Road is not very good at designing dungeons yet, but he's a pretty cool guy, actually. And once he does become Dungeon Man, he's gonna be very awesome. Dungeon Man is like one of my favorite characters in this entire game. I don't know about characters, but Dungeon Man is my favorite dungeon in this entire game, but I'll blab about that later when I actually get to him. But right now, we have to proceed further, and we are in this strange cave. Well, gee, there are a lot of nondescript strange caves in here, and can we even get through this gap? Yeah, thank you. And we have a rowdy mouse. And yay, Luigi got to level 7. I guess the rowdy mice have 40 HP because... Okay, this is an attack slug, so that's not gonna be too bad. But I guess the rowdy mouse has 40 HP because we did, because in the last battle, the Bubble Monkey did 1 HP of damage to it, and Luigi did 39 HP of damage to it, and defeated the Rowdy Mouse, and we defeated the Attack Slug really easily too, so that was nice. But we're gonna have to eat a bread roll at some point, and do we have any space in our inventory? Well, let's see what this present is. It's a hamburger! Why are there hamburgers in the middle of a parody of England? That is just weird. Yeah, I don't know what a hamburger is doing here, but I'll take it. Why not? Why not? And look at that Bubble Monkey scampering along, goofing off behind me. Alright, those were 3 attack slugs, but they were really easy. Who snuck up on me from behind? Alright, Luigi got to level 8. Wow, I guess so the attack slugs are just really good experience, because we're just gaining levels all over the place. And Rapple an evil mushroom? Oh, that's not a Rabble Evil Mushroom, that's a Struttin' Evil Mushroom, which I guess is a stronger version of a Rabble Evil Mushroom, so I'm gonna take care of it first, just in case it mushroomizes me. And hey, we were able to one-shot it, that's nice. I was afraid that we were gonna get mushroomized for a little while, but I guess we didn't, so we won that battle, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, why don't they just throw Rabble Evil Mushrooms in here, and look, there are 2 more. Alright, and... Alright, and Luigi leveled up yet again, so what level is he at now? Level 9. Okay. Well, he's really catching up. I guess by the time we actually meet up with Mario and Peach, he'll actually be at a higher level than Peach if we go at this rate. These enemies are just annoying the heck out of me. How are we on HP? We need more... HP. So another thing there's another thing in the inventory I forgot to demonstrate. This bottle rocket and this big bottle rocket. These are actually weapons that we can use on enemies. So it damages an enemy that it's used during battle, so if we don't want to use a normal bash, then we can use a bottle rocket instead and do some damage. So that's really nice. And let's see what's up this way. It's a couple of mushrooms. Okay, Luigi got to level 10 and he got a cookie. Okay, and we got a cheap bracelet. Okay, that's something that Luigi can equip. Let's have him equip it. And I forgot how much his defense increased by, but his defense got higher now, so that's all that matters. Let's see where else we can go. So, there's... Okay, so now here's this weird thing that took me forever to figure out when I was at this point on my previous 2 playthroughs of this game. So there's this rope up there, but we can't even reach it now. But the way we're actually supposed to get this rope, and it took me forever to figure this out, is that we have to use the pack of bubblegum and have the Bubble Monkey, go up to that rope and have him lower it. So that just took me forever to figure out for some strange reason, but now the Bubble Monkey is going to lower the rope for us. Yay! Thank you, Bubble Monkey! You're not as annoying as I thought you were anymore. And look, that Bubble Monkey is being nice and quiet, so that's really good. We have a struck an evil mushroom. Yeah, we were getting full on our inventory. Let's eat our cookie before and we were already at full HP anyway. Now there's a sanctuary boss right here, but it's gonna be way too strong for Luigi right now. If we try to fight it right now, we will get a game over. So it's just not a good idea to be fighting that sanctuary boss right now. No matter how much we could try, and there's a girl monkey right here. Hey, Bubble Monkey! You were just beginning to get useful. Now you're leaving me? Hey, come back here, you! Come back here! Now I can't go back across to the Snowwood boarding school. Not that I would really want to anyway. Because if I go back to the Snowwood boarding school, then I'll just wind up in a lot of trouble because I snuck out last night. That was a mouthful. Let's see what this guy has to say. You kids don't look very bright. Let me explain. Hey, I'm not a kid and I'm not bright. And I'm not bright. I am bright, actually. These stars are making a pattern. It's called Stonehenge. UFOs often visit here. You must have seen it on TV or read about it in the tabloids. Yes, that's Stonehenge. Yes, this Stonehenge. There's a dot in the middle of Stonehenge. Let's take a picture. Yeah, that sounds like the logical first thing to do when we come to Stonehenge, right? And actually, I bet if I was actually taking a vacation to England and actually got to visit Stonehenge, then the first thing I would do is take a picture of it, right? So I guess this totally makes sense, and fuzzy pickles! Luigi is not saying it. I almost said Jeff again. So I might as well say it myself. Let's see what's in Stonehenge. There actually is something at the center of this place, and... oh my gosh, this is creepy music that's playing. I think something really creepy is going on here, and look, we have these purple stairs, and what is blocking the way? There's an enemy down there, but what is this? What is this? It's a very large iron eraser. I guess the pencil eraser won't work on it, because not only is that not a pencil, but it is an eraser. So, a pencil eraser does not erase an eraser. I guess, what can erase an eraser and something snuck up on us from behind? Yeah, so this is a cave boy, and this is pretty strong, but fortunately his first attack missed. So hopefully we'll be able to defeat this thing on our own, and see, it does 19 HP of damage, but I think if we're careful, then we can actually avoid taking too much damage. As long as and I think we're always going to be faster than that cave boy anyway, so I think we can get another attack, and if it attacks us again, then 23 HP of damage? Okay, I'm gonna have to, use a croissant now. Yeah. Okay. I think a couple more attacks should do it. Come on. Will this cave boy ever... this cave boy is taking forever to defeat. We're just, using all our items on all of a sudden. Come on. Come on. How long is this thing gonna take to defeat? Honestly. Okay, finally that cave boy was defeated. Gosh, that took forever. That really took forever, but hey, we got 618 HP of experience, and we got a picnic lunch. That'll restore a lot of HP, and we got to level 11, and I did not want to go back into the Stonehenge base. And we have another cave boy. Can I get out of this base, please? Again? You know what? I'm actually going to use a bottle rocket on this thing, just because we haven't demonstrated this yet, and hey, that did 113 HP of damage, so that's really nice. So I think after a few more hits, then we can actually... okay, I'm gonna have to use a healing item first. I guess I'm gonna have to use a bread roll. Gosh, this thing has a lot of HP. Let's eat a picnic lunch. I hate it when I use the wrong item at the wrong time. How long is this gonna take? Thank goodness it became tame, finally! These cave boys take forever to defeat. Really? And we're gonna have to use the picnic lunch as soon as we get it now, because otherwise we're just gonna run into another cave boy and have to fight it or something. But hopefully we don't have to enter the Stonehenge base again, and I don't want to fight that cave boy, because it's gonna creep me if I try to fight it. And there's a lab over here. Gee, I wonder who can be in this place. Let's find out. And hey, it's Dr. Randonuts! Hello, Dad, did you miss me? Mr. Brick Road, the dungeon maker, referred to you, right? And not only that, what? Who? My son? Oh, I can't believe it! I haven't seen you in so long! It's been maybe 10 years since I last saw you. 10 years? 10 years? This guy hasn't seen his ton in 10 years? Man, what kind of a father is he? I'm so glad you're such a healthy boy. Those glasses look good on you. How about a donut? He's giving me a donut even after all these years? That's so heartwarming. Oh, I take that back. Dr. Randonuts really is a kind father. Let's take a donut for him. We could so use a donut. Well, that was only offering. I'd also like a donut right about now. You bastard! Okay, I take that back. I hate you. You abandoned me for 10 years in this stupid boarding school. Have you already checked out Stonehenge? Yeah. Well, at least I asked. Okay. By the way, why are you here? Oh, I see. That girl named Peach must have sensed I was here. Okay, I'll try to help you out. I'm trying to make a phase distorter that can connect 2 points in space and time. It's still incomplete. I'll let you use another invention I call the Skyrunner. It's a little bit old, but it'll certainly help. When you're bored, always listen for the message that comes for your destination. You'll get there for sure if you listen to the message. The round machine over there is a Skyrunner. What do you think? Isn't it neat? Get in! Let's get in together again in 10 years or so. Yeah, Dr. Randonuts is supposed to be this really neglecting father. I mean, he hasn't seen his son for 10 years and he doesn't act the least bit happy. So anyway, this device right here is called an instant revitalizing device. And it fully revitalizes you just like a good night's sleep. So if you use this, it'll fully restore HP. So that is really nice. At least Dr. Randonuts is this really great inventor. But yeah, that is Dr. Randonuts. He is this really brilliant scientist, this really brilliant inventor. So yeah, and there's a phone there and I didn't even realize it, so I guess I'll save the game just for the heck of it. And let's see, we're at 14.5 minutes, and probably less if I cut a bunch of random battles out, but this machine, okay. This blackboard has some really scientific formulas in it. Maybe just one, E equals MC squared, which is like the scientific formula that everybody, even non-scientists, know. But most people don't even know what it's used for. And I never actually worked with that formula before when I was in my classes at college. I guess probably because I didn't major in physics, and I think that formula is more useful in physics. But this right here is the Skyrunner, and I think we actually have time to show this cutscene. So we can use the Skyrunner to go to where Mario and Peach are. And so this is basically a flying device. It kind of looks like a UFO, but yeah. Hey, why don't you try pressing the button on the controller? Yeah! Oh my gosh, it's shaking, it's shaking! I don't know if I trust a shaking machine. And this is a flying ball that'll soar through space. Gee, if we fly through space like this, then won't most people think that we're aliens or something? Yeah, everybody will totally think that we're an alien or something, but hey, we're flying on the Skyrunner, and Luigi is not a very good driver. He hardly knows what the right way is, but yeah, we're flying above the clouds. This is a really wonderful view, and this is pretty neat music, actually. This is the Skyrunner music that's playing. It's a pretty neat theme, actually. Look, we're soaring over this city right here is Forsyth. This is really big city on the other side of Eagle Land, but we won't be actually entering Forsyth for a very long time. Now we're back up in the clouds, and hopefully the next time we land, we'll actually go into Threed. We don't want to land in Forsyth, we want to land in Threed, because that's where everybody is, right? Let's see, let's hope that this is Threed. No, it's a desert. Why are we over a desert all of a sudden? We didn't even go to a desert yet, and there's a monkey and a present in the middle of the desert. That's kind of weird. Well, we are going to encounter this desert at some point later on in the game, so I guess it makes sense that we're flying over it now. We're just getting a little preview of stuff that is going to happen later on in this game. I guess that's the really cool part about this Skyrunner cutscene right here. But I think now, yeah, this looks like Threed. It's so dark blue and everything, and yeah, we'll reach our destination. Come on. Okay, I think we can land anywhere here. Let's land, I guess. Let's land further up. Let's land in the graveyard. That makes a whole lot of sense. Let's land in the graveyard. Dr. Randonuts didn't tell me how to shut this thing off. How do you shut this thing off? How do you shut this thing off? I'm pressing like all the buttons I possibly can, but I can't shut this damn thing off. Come on, Skyrunner, land! 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 Hello? Hello? Yoo-hoo! Hey, dashboard, are you listening to me? Hey, dashboard, stop sesame, abracadabra, alakazam, hello, land, hello, Which button do I have to press to land? Come on, come on, come on. Well, we're stopping. Are we landing? Well, whoa! We didn't land. We crashed. Man, oh man, did that ever scare me? The Skyrunner, I guess it took a little damage while landing. A little? You call that a little damage? But look where we landed, actually. Doesn't this place look familiar? We were just here at the end of part 13. Or actually, I should say the middle of part 13. You don't have to explain a thing. I'm Luigi. I came because you called me. I'm not very strong, really nearsighted, kinda shy, and I tend to be a little reckless. This is just the way I am, so you'll have to accept it. I hope you want me to be your friend, okay? Well, I actually going to accept this, so... And Luigi is in our party, finally! And I think Luigi is actually at a lower level than Peach right now, because Peach is level 13 and Luigi's level 12. Okay, maybe he... Okay, he's actually a little bit behind Peach. Now, usually, I think in the past two playthroughs when I played this game, I actually had Paula at a higher level than Jeff. I just named everybody their default names in the last two playthroughs of this game, but this door is still locked. Well, gee, I guess getting Luigi in the party didn't magically open this door. But fortunately, Luigi has something in his inventory that can very easily take care of such a thing. He has the Bat Key Machine. So let's use this. Yeah, the door opened, and we are actually able to leave this place. And where the heck are we? I guess we're in the middle of the graveyard that we were just in before? That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah, we're in the middle of the graveyard, like that did any damage. There are some enemies right here. Yeah. So this is a no good fly in a future moldy man. So let's hope that we can actually take care of this without taking too much damage. So I'm gonna have Mario take care of the no good fly. I'm gonna have Peach cream that featured moldy man with PK Freeze Beta. And I'm gonna have Luigi shoot the no good fly. Come on, Peach. Yeah, that one shot of the featured moldy man. Ha ha ha. And Luigi and Mario defeated that thing. Mario and Luigi are truly brothers. They totally KO'd the no-good fly, and Peach got to level 13, and Luigi got to level 13. That's nice. Ha, that's really nice. And now we have zombies? We have to fight zombies? Oh, okay, I guess we didn't fight any zombies yet. So this is an urban zombie. Well, duh, because these zombies are appearing in a city, so that totally makes sense, right? Now, this is the time when it's a good idea to use Spy. Alright, and that's not a backwards way of saying Psy, but I'm gonna use PK Fire just because both of those hit the front row. But I'm gonna use Spy on one of these urban zombies just to see what they're weak against at all. Oh my gosh, 37 HP of damage? Oh my gosh, and Luigi caught a cold? Oh my gosh, these things are strong, and these urban zombies are gonna blah 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 blah. Office is 31, they're vulnerable to PK Fire, and they're vulnerable to PK Flash, and it's a hamburger! Now that's the other good thing about Spy, is that not only will it discover enemy weaknesses, but if there's an enemy if the enemy has an item, then this ability will actually let Luigi take the item. So it's like that functions as a steal command as well. So Luigi is a thief. That's good to know. But Mario's gonna have to use healing on Luigi because he has a cold. So yeah, and I'm just gonna have Peach bash and I'm gonna have Luigi bash, or shoot rather. And now Mario caught a cold. Okay. But that urban zombie is defeated, so I think if we just use healing, if Mario just used healing, then he's just gonna get over the cold. I'm just gonna have Mario be the healer because he has the most PP. So I'm gonna have to use healing on Mario, and I'm probably gonna use life up on Luigi, just so he doesn't get screwed over by any enemies later on. Yeah, especially since that urban zombie did quite a bit of damage to him. But actually, I think we're getting right at the point where we need to stop the video. So what I'm gonna do is since this is the last part I want to record in a while, I'm just gonna go back to a hotel or something, and hey, we have some puppets. Let's cream the puppets first. Alright, Luigi got to level 14, that was so worth it, but I got a life up Peach just in case we encounter any enemies by the time we go back to the hotel, which I don't think we will. So let's go to this hotel, and there was another puppet outside, but I guess I just didn't feel like fighting it for whatever reason. So this is a really good time to stop the video, so I'm gonna save the game, and we're going to stop this video and pick up where we left off at level 16. So there's some stuff that we can still do So we can still, yeah. So we can still do some more stuff in 3, but we're gonna have to do that in the next part, so stay tuned for part 16.